G'day guys, welcome back to Tales of the Shire. Blue here. We're in front of the mission boards and in front of the ivy bush, obviously. And in the previous episode, well, I think we've made some decent progress on, well, both the cooking and the foraging clubs. But I get the feeling that if we manage to complete a few more of these foraging missions in this episode, we might actually get things over the line for the foraging club. So I'm hoping that we'll actually get there, but well, that's really going to depend on whether or not we actually find all the things. So I'm just trying to remember all of the things that we need to do. We obviously have a meal to also have in this episode. Well, hopefully a couple of meals at the very least. Depends on whether or not I manage to make it in time back home to send an invite. I was sort of thinking about that, and perhaps maybe the order of things that I should be doing in the morning should change, and perhaps maybe I should send an invite out first thing in the morning. But anyway, we've got a whole bunch of stuff to try and find. I'm thinking we probably want to do a similar loop around which we did in the previous episode, where we go for the penny buns first, and that should loop us back around to the elderberries. We can then grab the walnuts, and when nightfall comes, we should be able to go out to try and find those lemons and also butterfly cups, because they, generally speaking, spawn in that location. But yeah, let's get to it, shall we? I can't remember if we're going to need anything specific from the village. I don't think we will, because we did go to Hobson and we did buy, some ingredients, some spices. But he didn't really have a lot, did he? Not a lot of salt, and I do need quite a bit more salt. So let's hope that there's no need for too much salt in the next cook-up, but I guess that really does limit our ability to change flavors and all that sort of stuff. Alright, I am looking for penny buns initially, so that's my focus. There we go. Oh, actually no, I don't need a 3-star penny bun, do I? Or do I have a couple of penny bun missions? Oh no, I've got a 2-star one here. That's good, that's good. Too bad I don't have a 3-star one. But yeah, we're making progress on both of those missions, which is good. Let me cross here, and I'm gonna have a look around to see if we can't find a few more over on this side. Alright, I think we should start circling back around. Yeah, so with this game on face value, it seems kind of like a relaxing sort of game, where you can sort of do things at your own pace, but I think that's actually not the case. Because if you think about how much time you have each season, like, you only have a couple of weeks, right? In-game, that is. So, and one day lasts a very, very short while if you think about it. And suddenly you're out of time. So I feel like you end up needing to rush through stuff and trying to make the most out of a single day, and you can't exactly relax as much. But perhaps maybe that's because, I'm trying to just simply power through stuff and make sure that I find... Oh, okay, grapes are here as well. I did not know that. So there you go. If we're looking for grapes, this is also a decent place to go. How are we doing for space? We still have a little bit more. So I need room for some elderberries. Are we looking for puffballs? I'm just trying to remember if we completed a puffball mission. I think we have. Oh yeah, here. So we just need to turn that in. I think our meal today is going to be with Delphi, so that's probably going to be the time that we have a chat with her to turn stuff in. I just hope that I have more than one mission to turn in. Let's just have a look to see if there's anything over here. No, doesn't look like it. And yeah, it feels like you're always in a rush, trying to get everything done within the day. Even now, I'm sort of looking at the time and going, wow, the day just flew by. And now I am playing catch up. I need to go back home, and I need to try to make some meals, and then we need to go to Delphi's tree, obviously, a little bit later after. Yeah, busy. Plenty of things to always try and do on the daily. So for some, it may feel like, you know, you're against the clock constantly, and it might not be the most pleasant feeling if you're trying to relax. But anyway, that is the game, essentially. But I suppose you don't have to rush through stuff, right? Like, if you really didn't mind taking your time and not achieving all the things within the day, then you can. There is, I feel, a little bit of pressure, though, from the villagers wanting to have meals with you and wanting to hang out. So there's that sort of pressure as well, where, you know, you feel like you have to have meals with people. I don't know. Maybe they could tone it down a little bit in terms of, you know, how quickly people get annoyed at not being invited to stuff. Alright. Mealtime. Let's figure out what people want to eat. And I don't think I have any, like, missions for cooking at the moment. So we should be good. So it's, something bitter, something salty. Something bitter for Delphi as well. Hang on. How many people do we have? Is it just the 3? I think so. Yeah, alright. For some reason I thought that there would be 4 people, but anyway. So, something bitter for Delphi. This will get us over the line, 100%. So, as long as we choose the right ingredients here, it'll be very bitter indeed. There we go. So, let's do it. Did I put something in there? No. Okay. And we'll probably just throw things straight in. Okay, so that's one dish done. We've got all those dish which needs to be salty. I think we could do the crispy fish pie. But we are running out of dawn days, aren't we? So, I might need to do a little bit of fishing. Try and find some. Salty. Well, there are no veggies that turn out salty on their own. So we might need to adjust some flavors here. Let's do some turnips. And Yeah, okay. We could use some wild beef. Why not? So I might need to throw some salt in with maybe one of the fish. Definitely running out of salt. Okay, good. And we do need one more dish for Nora. Delicately stuffed roast pumpkin. Sure. I'll save up our 2-star cranberries for now. So it needs to be a bitter, right? So I need to adjust the flavors. So if we put, like, maybe rosemary in there. And I think it's already turning out bitter, so... Oh, I do need to adjust the texture, though. Almost forgot about that. There we go. Perfect. Alright. And that's 3 meals done. So let's head out to Delphi's tree. And... yeah, we'll have this meal very quickly, and I want to try and go out to where the lemons are. And we'll see if we can, hopefully, crossing my fingers, get to a 3-star lemon. I get a really bad feeling that I may not get home in time once more. So I might practice what I've just said, which is to send out my invites pretty early on in the day. That way, we're guaranteed to, you know, meet people on the next day. Yeah, just through here. Up this way. You know what? I reckon it's a little bit unfair that we have to be doing all of the cooking all of the time. You know, I feel like other people should bring dishes to these get-togethers. And perhaps maybe we could have, like, learnt certain dishes from a mechanic such as that, where, you know, some people would bring their own recipes and then you'd sort of talk about the recipes, or perhaps maybe you would have a choice of certain things to talk about during the catch-up. And one of the options could be about learning someone's recipe. And maybe, you know, you would have only one chance to learn one recipe from one person in a big group setting. And perhaps maybe you would have, like, other options to talk about other things. Don't know what, but, you know. Just spitting out ideas, improvement ideas here. Hearty vegetable pie. Okay. And let's have a chat with Nora. What does she have? Lavish fennel salad, apparently. Perfect. Alright, so with that all done, we are immediately rushing to the lemon tree. Again, I'm really annoyed that the game doesn't exactly tell you where to go when you click on the lemon tree. What's up with that? So headed this way, I do want to switch on the lantern Yeah, we should get there through here. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I think so. Okay, only 1-star lemons. Worthwhile? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about the mission, considering how difficult it is to get a 3-star. I am looking for these butterfly cups though, so let's keep our eyes peeled for those. Oh, that's a cheeky blackberry bush right there. Did not even realize. We don't exactly need blackberries right now though, do we? So I'm not going to worry about the last blackberry bush. I know it's sort of on top of that hill. A little bit of time here. I'm just looking around to see if there aren't any, like, penny buns or something like that in this area. Okay. Don't think there's anything else. Let's head back home. Yeah, we better head home. I think I'll still be able to get that invite out. You know what? Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, this needs to happen. Oh. Yeah, see, guys, this is the pressure that I'm talking about. Like, there's just so much stuff to do, especially when you have a much bigger garden. You know, things become... I mean, of course everything is a chore, but like, things become quite difficult to manage on your own. I'm glad that it's a rainy day though. Bloody hell. I've been wanting that for a while now. Let's maybe throw the cape on. So no invite today. And not a lot of crops to harvest, I don't think, as a result of us failing. Oh lord. Well, at least we don't have to water anything today, so... And with no invites going out, it also means that we're free for the rest of the day to do what we need to do. Oh, we got a lovely pot. Apparently it's from Fosco. So, that'll be kind of interesting. I wonder if we could... Can we place pots indoors? And then can we put plants in it? Out of bounds. Oh, that's a shame. I do wish you could just simply place it inside and then grow stuff. I feel like that's again, another missed opportunity. I feel there's a lot of those in this game. So let's, I would say, do some flowers in there, right? Like, I think that's appropriate. Okay, so let's see. What should we start growing here? Things that are going to be happy together, obviously. Okay, I don't really have a lot of seed options, do I? I better resolve that. So, definitely time to go into town. Our fennel... fennel is still struggling to grow. So is our lettuce, actually. I mean, look, that's probably my fault for not actually watering stuff before the day was over. I think I'm getting way too focused, laser focused on trying to get our club level up. And you know what? I completely missed my opportunity to turn in the one mission that we had to Delphi. So, not the greatest start of this episode, but hey, that happens every now and then. Well, it happens often for me anyway. Let's see. Yeah, borrowed me home again. Had a great time. Actually, we should be retrieving gifts. Okay. So, the plan is I'll go to town, I'll sell the flowers, buy seeds. If there's salt, then I'll buy that from Hobson as well. And then I think what we'll do is we'll do the penny bun and elderberry course first, and then that will let us swing by back home, and we'll be able to grow a few things. Do I have all mission slots? Yeah, 10 out of 10 are active at the moment. Alright, let's buy more salt. He's got 4 now. A 3-star. I assume the 3-star ones are actually a little bit more expensive, but I mean, we've got the money for it though. So, let's see. Definitely want onions to squeeze in to different spots. Cabbage sprouts, yes please. I think I've got plenty of eggplant seeds, so probably won't need more rosemary. And I reckon I could do with more turnip seeds as well. So that looks good. I might get some brown taters actually, just in case we've got the space for that. Alright, so with that done, we should head to the penny buns. So if we just simply go in this general direction, I think we should get there. As sometimes we do find penny buns over here near the road, on the way to Sandyman's. And don't we need some cranberries as well? So considering that, we should be going to the bog. Okay, let's actually make a beeline for the exact area that we need to be in for penny buns. Come on, let there be heaps of them. Okay, so we completed the 2-star one, and very shortly, hopefully we'll have the 8 penny buns. Single-star ones, that is. Still looking for that 3-star hedge mustard as well. So I'll go along the road. Sometimes we see penny buns there. Not today, though. Oh, almost missed that one. Alright, I'm gonna head this way. And I'm gonna see if we can find more elderberries. Alright. I only know of, yeah, a couple more bushes here for elderberries. And that's about it. Do we have space? I think we do. So I might go for the bog immediately. And then there are the walnuts as well, which I think I forgot to do in the previous day. That'll give me the chance to keep looking for hedge mustard. So, it's been a while, but I remember with Stardew Valley, the way things work is that you had like levels of certain skills. And perhaps maybe by increasing your level on, say, a foraging skill, you might find better ingredients when you're foraging. But I think this game, it's all very randomized, isn't it? Okay, there's a 3-star walnut that we needed. So I feel like the difference is that you feel like you don't have any control over stuff. And I don't know if that's as satisfying. You sort of just like need to keep hitting yourself against a brick wall to try and complete certain things. So yeah, let's go for the cranberries because we now know where they are, so hopefully we can find the quality that we need. I think we... Oh, that's exactly what we needed. We needed a 3-star, right? So, great. Another 3-star. Okay, getting very lucky. Are we not completing the cranberry mission? Yeah, there we go. So I just need one more penny bun, one 3-star elderberry, a 3-star butterfly cup, and some 2 stars as well for that one. So I was gonna cross over to see if I can fetch more walnuts, but I don't think I really need to do that now. I could probably simply go home and stash away all the stuff that I currently have, and then we'll make our way to Delphi's tree, turn in those quests with her, and then, yeah, I mean, we'll look around for butterfly cups, we'll hit the lemon tree. Maybe, if we're lucky, we'll find a penny bun growing out there. Alright. Stash stuff away. Again, I really feel like this game could do with a, you know, transfer all kind of function, where it would just make things a lot easier. Alright, so Delphi's tree. Do I even need the directions to get there? I reckon I can manage. Any penny buns lying around? I don't see any. There she is. Let's have a quick chat. Ooh, okay. Half circle garden bed. That's not bad. And I think we may have gotten to the end here, so I hear you have something for me. Backpack space, of course, so now we've got a total of 25 slots. Now have a massive amount of space to hold ingredients and meals when traveling by water. Okay. So, hang on a second. Isn't there one more thing? Club decoration item unlock. What does that mean, though? Club decoration item unlock. The game hasn't exactly told us anything about this, so do I have some kind of decoration to place down in our home, perhaps? I'd have to check. We'd have to go home and take a look. Let me have a look at our emissions for a second here. Yeah. Let's try to get to the lemon tree. Mind you, there is probably no reason now for me to try and keep going with the missions for foraging, but I think if you were, you know, wanting to continue with the game, it's still not a bad idea to have certain missions, you know, picked up, and you may be able to sort of complete missions by accident, and therefore gain some better ingredients by turning them in. I think that's sort of the way things are supposed to work. So, because, you know, the major incentive is now gone, right? But at the very least, you can get some good things in exchange for those missions. Alright. Nope, no 3-star lemons for us. So the only other thing that I'm kind of interested in, I don't really know if I'm keen to, like, continue with the game further for that particular reason, but I was sort of thinking, what would happen if we managed to increase the friendship level for one person, you know, I don't know, to the max? I don't know what the maximum level would be. It could perhaps be like level 10 or something. But I thought perhaps maybe what we could do is just focus on inviting Delphi for meals and maybe seeing what will happen if we bring her level up a little bit more. Okay, since we're on the way, grab those blackberries, and just one last inspection to see if there are no penny buns here. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we can try to complete these missions. So what I'll do is, well, if I make it back home, before passing out that is, I'll send an invite and we'll, again, focus on Delphi. Maybe even focus on some of the other people who have, you know, higher friendship levels with us. So, let's do the Ivy Bush. Delphi is coming. Sandyman, Noxie, Orlo. Perfect. Now, will we make it to the bed? Yes, we made it. But you know what? I didn't grow more plants, did I? So that's a bit of a shame. Another rainy day is very welcome. Let me start by getting some plants into the ground. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that because I've got stuff to harvest. I think harvesting comes first. Let's tidy up the inventory. I should be able to carry so much stuff now. Oh, and because we're home, I do want to take a look at, like, decorations. So, let's take a look. Decorations. Does it actually say... Ah, here we go. A good day's forage statue. There you go. So that's your reward, basically. And judging by the icons of of all of the other things that we can unlock from other clubs. They're probably all just going to be statues. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about statues, and they're wooden for that matter as well, which, you know, is not as exciting, but I suppose, you know, it's a way to show that you've managed to quote-unquote beat the game, so to speak, for that particular club. Okay, the corn still hasn't grown. What about the fennel? Are these just simply not going to grow? Or they're just taking their sweet, sweet time? Maybe we're gonna need to do something about it. I'm gonna take the fennel out. I know it's been in there for a while. I feel like it's been a waste, but... lesson learnt. Okay. Potatoes seem to work very well with the pumpkin. Let's do some rosemary, if I can bloody find it. Okay, that looks good. I think we should do a little bit more rosemary here. And some flowers. Alright, finding some spots to grow stuff. Okay, I can't grow anything in the center, unfortunately. That's okay. Man, I feel like I need way more seeds now. Okay, bit of harvest here, and just trying to figure out if there's any space for anything else. I'll probably grow things that don't need as much space on that side, maybe one. Yeah, I feel like I need a few more seeds here, so might try to see what I can do on that front. Oh, hang on, bit of maize there, finally. The rhubarb is still taking its time, so we're gonna have to wait. Let's see. I could do with a little bit of extra cash, to be honest, because I feel like we're a little low. I mean, oh my god, the pantry is full? Sorry guys, I hope you can't hear too much about, too much of the background noise there, because I am having some real issues with some really loud hoons in the area, just honking their horns constantly. Yeah, let's try and sell a whole bunch of stuff. I've got plenty. I mean, look at all of this hedge mustard, guys. I mean, do we really need all of this? And the answer is no, obviously. Oh, and these penny buns. We've been going crazy with the penny buns thanks to those missions. Pepperwort. Shallots. Okay, backpack is full, apparently. Alright, so, yeah, that was a first actually for us to experience not being able to throw some of our veggies into storage. So I wonder if there's a limit to the pantry and how much you can actually throw in there. Which is a bit of a scary thought, because, you know, we're constantly growing stuff, picking stuff up, and I feel like storage space is essential. I don't know. I feel like maybe they should just make it magical, you know? That we can store absolutely any amount that we want. Just so that it doesn't have to be too much of a worry and a juggle, you know? But, anyway. It is what it is. Every now and then we're gonna have to sell some stuff to Cotton and anyone else who wants to buy stuff. Let's see how much cash we can make here, because now with the extra storage space in the backpack, it also means that we can sell massive lots of veggies, right? So, yeah, okay, we're set. Let's buy some seeds. Preferably seeds for some smaller veggies. Veggies that aren't too big. Yeah, I think that should be enough for the time being. And with that very big purchase, you know what, I think we could afford to maybe buy ourselves some new clothes. Question is there anything else that I want? Because that might be a bit of a struggle. A purple waistcoat? Sure. What about the velvet-looking one there? Silk waistcoat for a party. And what about the bottoms? Or jackets and stuff? I don't know about accessories. Yeah, maybe we buy these, just to give us a few more options. Sorry, I'm looking for the other one. There. Okay, spent a little bit of money there. Let's head back home, and on the way I will actually pick up a few missions, and this time we could probably afford to take a look at the cooking missions instead. Not that we would actually be able to complete them, but cook using decadent blackberry jam. At least 2 stars of deliciousness. I don't think that's too difficult to do. 3-star sugar, we definitely have. Cook using a 3-star peppermickel cheese. We might have it. 5-star sour fresh food. 4-star bitter fresh food. What is fresh food though? Is that like a salad or something? Alright. I mean, I'm looking at all this hedge mustard and I'm going, we do not need that. We've got way too many of those hedge mustards. Alright, good thing it's a rainy day. Actually, sorry, we did pick up some seeds, didn't we? So, I think we should be able to squeeze in a few bits and pieces in various spots, like here, for instance. Yeah, that looks good. Bit more rosemary there. Okay, meal time. Let's actually just quickly tidy up. But I do want to take a look at those missions as well, just to see what we can do. So 3-star sugar shouldn't be difficult. Decadent blackberry jam. It needs to be a 2-star blackberry jam. Okay. Let's take a look at the cravings, see if there's anyone who wants to eat anything that needs to be made with jam. Yes, actually there is. So if we do like some really good oats, really good apples, decadent blackberry jam. Do we have a 2-star one? It doesn't look like it, actually, so we might need to make the jam first, and that's fine. It can be done. And yeah, it needs to be a 2-star one, right? So if I do this... Okay, I can change the flavor of it. Is that even necessary? Probably not. yeah, so now I've got a 2-star decadent blackberry jam. So I should be able to make this with that. Brilliant. Okay, so that completes one of those missions. I need to make something with a 3-star sugar, a peppermickel cheese, and I need to do a 5-star sour dish. Can I get this over the line? Let's do it. Three-star chives. Oh. Cranberries. Yes, let's do it. There we go. I think we're getting the sweet and sour combo, right? So... Four-star. I don't really have any, like, really good ingredients anymore, so... Everyone seems to want spicy food, or a few people want spicy food. So, spicy fish, common perch. And what I might do is adjust some of the flavoring. So, I'll put some sugar in here and then some other spices. Oh, we do not have 3-star sugar. Oh, no. Okay. That's alright. I'm gonna need to go to Hobson then. Five-star. Well balanced. Sour and spicy. Nice. And... Olo's perfect pumpkin pie. I mean, he wants us to make it though. Sure. Let's do one of those. Harvest pumpkin and a squash. Yeah, 3 different types of pumpkin. We need to make it spicy though. Shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Pretty smooth texture. Let's throw in... I reckon we can throw in some decent, like, garlic. There we go, we've got the spice going. And I might throw some cinnamon in this time. Nice. Oh, very good. Another well-balanced dish. So yeah, that should net us like a decent amount of friendship points. Yeah, I guess that's all you can really call it, right? It's friendship points. I don't know. Friendship points, like it sounds horrible, doesn't it? I'm scoring some friendship points. Right, let's head into, was it the Ivy Bush? I think it was. And we can have these meals. And I need to sort of consider whether or not I'm going to keep continuing with the game, guys. So, I was going to end things at episode 40, but, you know, we wanted to just at least bring one club to the final level. And we did so in this episode, which I'm really happy about. But, do we want to continue? I think I might want to do one more batch of decorating, and considering where we are with the episode right now, I think we might reserve a bit of decorating for the final episode, which will be perhaps maybe the next episode. I know I did talk a little bit about perhaps, you know, bringing all of our friendship levels to the max. Well, not all of them, but like at least for one person, just to see what kind of reward you might get. But I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do that. Might depend on like how close we are to getting to that level. Oh, I suppose we are pretty close with some people. Yeah. Maybe that's all we need to really think about doing in the next episode. Doing a little bit of decorating and then pushing friendship levels up to level... Well, I'm making an assumption here that level 10 is the max level. Everyone's got presents for us, apparently. Winter Pearl Pie. Winter Pearl. I wonder what would be in that, actually. Doesn't really give me too much of an idea. Oh yes, we've got more Foraging Club missions done. So, I wonder if we just keep getting, like, 3-star things. No, okay, she gives us standard things as well. I was gonna say, if the reward is constantly getting, like, 3-star ingredients, maybe it's worthwhile doing some of those missions. Westish pasties. And... oh, everyone else has disappeared. Very quickly. Oh, hang on, Noxie's just over there. All those disappeared very quickly, though. I think he had places to be. Trout on sparage and taters. That sounds nice. Okay. I think, with that all done, this might be the episode. So, as I said, guys, when we come back into the next episode, we'll do a bit of that decorating, and we'll maybe have that one additional meal with all the people who are at level 9, and we'll see what happens if we bring them over the line to level 10, and what kind of rewards we can get. And I might wrap up the series there. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Drop me a like if you did. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.